This is the accusation. They're throwing around the word treason.
I hate to say this, but President Barack Obama, there is now incontrovertible evidence that he was the spearhead of a seditious conspiracy to subvert the will of the American people and overthrow the United States government back in 2016.
They're saying that Obama knew that Russia did not meddle in the election, did not have any...
Once the face of hope, Barack Obama's legacy is cracking, and Joe Rogan isn't holding back. Behind the charm and speeches, broken promises and polished illusions, the mask slipping, and the truth is loud.
See that? He gets a glass of Flint tap water, and I swear to God, he drinks it like this. Watch this.
Can I get some water? I really did need a glass of water. This is not a stunt.
Here's if something isn't a stunt, you have to. It's
100% a stunt. When was the last time a president stopped a speech to ask, "Can I get a glass of water?" They would never do that. They would have water ready for him.
Barack Obama struts through history like he's refreshing his own Wikipedia page. Joe Rogan came in swinging. No warm-up needed. The emperor's not just naked. He's streaming it on Netflix.
Obama did it, where he repeated that lie about Donald Trump talking about white supremacists, saying they're very fine people on both sides. Let's play it.
Said that there were very fine people on both sides of a white supremacist rally.
You had some very bad people in that group, but you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists, okay?
That's crazy. I have never seen
Hope and change aged like a meme. Rogan's roast. Pure demolition. Under the Polish is a man who dodged blame and dropped bombs with a smile.
Must, absolutely must, hold every one of these criminals accountable for the crimes that they committed. They are the most heinous crimes committed in American history.
But yet promoted this idea.
James Comey, John Brennan, Clapper, Rice, Biden was in the meeting. They briefed Barack Obama on Hillary Clinton's plan to, quote, tie Trump to Russia collusion lies. It consumed our national discourse.
Obama played the cool philosopher king, but Rogan wasn't hypnotized. Behind the calm voice, a presidency full of smoke and mirrors.
But every other president got roasted. And one time, during the White House press correspondence thing, Obama went on stage and he roasted Trump. And one of the lines he said to Trump, he said, "I'm one thing that you'll never be," which is the president of the United States. Because this is when Trump was trying to claim that Obama was from Kenya. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
The birther stuff. Yeah. Which is wild. That stuff was wild.
Obama talked peace, then fired drones like a gamer on Red Bull. Rogan didn't roast. He listed the bombed countries. That Nobel Prize. Participation trophy.
About Biden.
Give me some volume and go full screen.
What you know now, do you wish you had a third term? You know what, if I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony, I'd be fine with that.
We know he wasn't really running the country.
Yeah.
We used to think he was actually running the country. Now they're like, no, he didn't even see those executive orders. That was all auto.
Surveillance state. Check. NSA dance party. Check. While Obama preached liberty, he wiretapped the crowd. The media. Cheerleaders in disguise. Rogan lit it all up.
The level of surveillance that this government is putting forward is insane.
It is crazy. And remember when Obama was
evil.
confronted about it? He's like, it's just metadata.
Metadata.
No worries.
Yeah, it's fine. Just trust us.
Just metadata.
Yeah.
We're just collecting metadata. And he's like, and Snowden's like, no, I was reading people's emails.
Right.
Yeah, we all read emails.
And there was some report, I forgot her name, like they were deleted. She was on her computer and you could see the file being deleted right in front of her. She took a video with her camera. I think Ed Snowden should be allowed to walk free.
Post-presidency, Obama became a Netflix brand, climate preacher with beachfront homes. Rogan shredded the act, eco-woke by day, real estate mogul by night.
Yet they repeated that lie.
Why would you place your faith in somebody who instituted a so-called Muslim ban?
I just completely lost respect for Obama when he repeated that lie a few days before the election, knowing it's false.
Who said that there were very fine people on both sides of a white supremacist rally?
This just shows how desperate they were to keep Trump out, which is wild.
Who sat down for pleasantries with Holocaust deniers?
They just felt like this is a tool that we have, and let's use it. Let's just say whatever the f we have.
Obamacare. A bureaucratic Rubik's Cube. Immigration. Cages. rebranded. Gun control? All talk. Rogan didn't yell, he just held up receipts.
I think the best people age the hardest. I think Obama was probably like a very idealistic young man
Oh Lord, what's going on now? Who's hollering? I can't even see it.
who really wanted to change the world. And that dude aged more than anybody.
I mean, I'm getting old, so I can't hear that well. I can't see that good.
Who aged the least? Trump just
This is something that
he just brushed that shit off his shoulders like it was nothing.
We knock on wood wherever we may have wood, that I'm in very good health. I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do
Obama isn't a leader, he's a brand. A press-protected icon tweeting sock pics while whistleblowers rot. Rogan showed us the scoreboard, and it's brutal.
I mocked him. Remember? He did the White House press correspondence dinner, and he said,
No one is happier. No one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. So you can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac?
you see Trump in the audience going,
I mean, he made
you're
fun of
taunting
the.
a psycho.
Yeah.
Now Obama plays wise elder, dropping TED Talk one-liners while pretending he was just along for the ride. Rogan called it branding dressed as wisdom.
When they gave that speech, when he gave a speech on television, and everybody was like, fuck this. And then they go, it kind of just went away.
It was one of the most beautiful moments in modern American history. People really actually stood up and stopped a war from happening.
Today, I authorize the Armed Forces of the United States to begin a limited military action in Libya in support of an international effort to protect
Obama's real talent. Illusion. A political iPhone, sleek, pricey, and glitchy with every update. Rogan peeled back the polish. Behind the image, jagged truth.
Watching Daniel Negreanu, the great poker player, was on Tim Pool's show, and they were talking about his shift in political ideologies, and then a lot of it came from when they were accusing Trump of saying that thing that Obama repeated falsely during the campaign. He was talking about white nationalists and neo-Nazis and saying there's very fine people on both sides.
But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
And Negreanu, he had heard the clip where Trump said it, where it was edited. He'd never seen the full thing. And then once he saw the full thing, he was like, what the fuck? And it immediately made him realize, like, oh my God, they're lying. This is years after Daniel had known it was false. And then Obama's sitting right next to Trump and they're joking around with each other. Hey, pal, I know you're a neo-Nazi lover, you
Charisma can't cover up drone strikes and bailouts. Rogan didn't just roast, he held up a mirror. And what stared back? Not a hero. Just a smooth operator running out of PR fuel.